Greetings, my excellent friends. Welcome to Let's Play Trails in the Sky first chapter. You are joining us here for Gavin MJ's Throats Betray Them Week.
Yay!
We are... I believe I am getting sick, but I'm in the early enough stages of it that I'm not really getting hit too hard. But we're here, and we're doing our best. All right.
My allergies are just trying to kill me. I don't even have an excuse. There's not even a germ to blame.
That is an excuse. Like, you don't.
Well,
you
yeah, but
choose
there's not
allergies.
There's not a direct thing I can point to and be like, it's your fault. It's just a general blandness.
Okay, so there are 4 entire children here. Where we left off, we'd collected our side quests, and I had, like, stubbornly gone into the forest and grabbed something I already had because my brain would, like, not allow me not to. Off camera, I grabbed every single monster entry I could find, so now we don't have to fight anything except bosses in Rolent, which is going to make us a little faster. And now we're going to go around Rolent and see how everybody's doing. First, Charles of Shiny Rock fame. I don't think he has anything new to say. Yeah, because his side quest could still be active now. They haven't updated him. But we got the 3 kids that we rescued earlier. I think I was Luke. Yeah.
Yes.
Mayor Klaus was weeding around the clock tower earlier. Do mayors have to do those kinds of jobs?
That's his hobby. There are even rumors that he really enjoys gardening, too.
I wonder if that's why he's called Old Man Klaus.
Well, aren't you glad that he's informal and accessible for everyone like that?
Maybe he's called Old Man Klaus because he's like 100, I don't know.
Perhaps.
The garden at the mayor's place is so well kept.
Yeah.
Just the one important, or not important, but like the one like back and forth dialogue there. The mayor was around, greeted you with a big voice. Was it his?
Big voice.
Was it? Just dragged someone else's voice in to do the talking for him.
Just like a Wizard of Oz situation, like, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
The lady
He's got a bigger microphone than me.
Yeah, the lady with the cat does not have a cat.
No! Oh, what a troublesome little kitten. Could she be taking a nap somewhere?
Everything
Go find
is
your
fine.
cat, ma'am.
Everything is fine.
Go find your cat.
You're still talking about your idiot son. Okay, so you haven't updated
Be nice
either.
to your child.
Red Mirror still
Okay.
sucks. Does Claire still suck?
According to my sources, it looks like there's been an incident at the Purcell farm. I wonder if I should go barging into the guild and report it to Ina. Okay,
You probably...
it's not that bad for Claire's standards.
No,
Could've been worse.
like, it's alright. Now, we have been in here. I don't remember if we went up and talked to Ridge. I think we did. We were trained by Shara. We're in the same boat. Oh, this might be new, actually. In fact, it's my pride and joy that I trained under Shara. She's considered to be one of the best bracers in the entire kingdom. I've worked together with her, and I can tell you that her name, Silver Streak, isn't for show.
It isn't?
Beginning with your father, Cassius, the Rolent branch is blessed with some extremely skilled bracers. And me.
I guess Shara is really talented then, isn't she? And not you. Sorry, bud.
You don't have a face, that's the tell. Hearing this coming from someone else makes me realize it all over again. Yep, alright. She doesn't have anything new to say yet. Just go to mayor, go do job, go
Progress
do
the story, please.
Don't hang around talking to everybody in town like a dork, except we know you're gonna do that because we gave them all dialogue. Alright.
What if I miss the bits? What if there's bits I miss?
Exactly. Well, these 2 are almost like, I think they just want to be surrogate parents to us. Hey there, so I've heard the news that you started work as bracers. How's everything coming along? We're surviving so far.
And we managed to deal with the monster problem at the Purcell farm.
I see. Seems you have what it takes after all to become adequate fill-ins for Cassius in his absence. But Estelle, don't be a handful for Joshua.
Why am I the one who always gets lectured?
Because you're the one who sucks. No,
Hey!
Well, that's kind of how it sounds in the early game.
I'm doing character development. Give me a moment. You'll need to work hard so you can give your father a good report. Just don't overdo it. Moderation is the key in everything.
Especially in Twitch streams. Always gotta have your moderators.
Okay, we know already. You're still young and inexperienced, so there's no shame in asking those around you for help. Especially you, Joshua. You're the type to keep all your feelings pent up inside, right? And then we talk about it in a bunch of really, really awkward conversations. That's been a source of concern for me.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any undue worry.
I'm not worried about Estelle being unable to share her feelings with the world, though.
Being unable to keep her mouth shut, maybe?
Hey! Wait a sec. That doesn't sound like a compliment. Oh, well, nobody said your outspokenness was a bad thing.
Just that it was a
Except you.
very clear thing. Okay, general goods. Hey there, Estelle, have you been busy lately? I've been kinda sad you haven't been by to buy junk food lately. Now that you mention it, she had been disappearing pretty often on the way home from training.
Hey! There's nothing wrong with that. Eating cookies and snacks is the right of any girl my age.
Stop by again when you got a day off. I'll look into those sneakers you like so much.
Some real Maya Fey energy right there.
Yep. Oh, we should buy another one of these just because, like, for completion's sake, we gave the one we had to our dad. It's the same text, but anyway.
Gotcha.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Looks like my son is too busy with running his store to worry about other things. Men reach manhood status by having a family and rearing children, not by staying single. Oh, dear God, what is this? I guess this is my time to give a helping hand as a mother.
It's just a developing arc. It's fine. Bloom is not going to do anything terrible over the course of the next 2 games. It's fine.
Oh, no.
10 years ago, the Imperial Army broke through the borders, trampled the entire kingdom. But it was only 100 days. 100 days war. They drove them out through a darn near miraculous lightning-quick operation. Without it, Rolent would probably be conquered. Fate fought in the war, but took a shrapnel to the knee, and that was the end of that.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah. That would be worse than an arrow.
War sure is bad, huh?
War, it's bad. Yeah. Eurydice's husband was doing well with his work. Eurydice's father, still mean to him. Still mean to him.
Dear God.
Woodsmen don't just grow trees to be used. They watch over the forest. They live with the forest. They make love to the forest, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's like some sort of
boat, bud.
druid relationship here. That's when they can be called a real woodsman. They're a lumberjack and they're okay. My daughter's husband is still half a man!
That's such a... I could go on just about that statement. This man needs therapy. Okay.
Is this man on the list?
He's getting there. He's up there.
Frissa received word from her husband's mine. They discovered something incredible in a new load. We don't know what it is.
Not Alan level yet.
No.
Not yet.
Anya, when Daddy's not around, does her best to help out Mommy with the cooking and the cleaning and the laundry. Don't you think I'm a big help? Yes, you are precocious and adorable, and you deserve the best in life, and I hope nothing bad happens to your father. Now,
That's not ominous at all.
Now in the bar, Mirano and Simon, the merchants from Bose. Rolent has a few good bracers. The 2 newest recruits are promising. Wealth of resources, blessed with human resources. Would the mayor of Bose be happy if Mirano scouted some people commodities? Well, I don't know what that means, but it scares me a little.
Like tourism?
I don't know. Miss Mirano? I don't think we have time to be looking for new human resources. Soylent Bose coming up. Alyssa asking us how our work's coming along, but we don't actually reply to her.
I thought that was going to be a whole conversation. It started out like one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't start the voice acting until I get confirmation that they're going to reply. Just to be time conscious. 10 years ago, the Imperial Army broke through the borders and surrounded Rolent. They bombarded the clock tower. That makes Estelle sad. I apologize for making you recall those painful memories.
No, it's all right. Really.
Huh?
Oh, is that like how her mom died, maybe?
Well, it was before Joshua was a part of their family, so Joshua has no idea. Whatever makes
Yeah, because
Estelle...
Joshua doesn't know. And I know her mom is dead.
And her mother was not in the prologue scene when Joshua was brought in.
Nope. No, she was not.
You have that foreigner named Sherazard at the Rolent branch, right? Not only is she attractive, but she's one of my best customers, which I'm thankful for, of course. But when it comes to liquor, she's unbelievable. And when I say unbelievable, I mean...
Oh, we know.
I can empathize. She's normally such a beautiful, friendly young woman, too.
We're not foreshadowing anything at all. When Sherazard comes alone, I'm afraid, because I'm the one who gets stuck talking to her all night. Denzel got a message from the farm. The vegetables are coming back.
The vegetables are back.
Purzel's farm
We've done it.
are the best.
We've saved the soups.
We have saved
We've
the
saved the soups.
We've saved the carrots and the turnips and the cucumbers and the other vegetables. I know my vegetables. Celery, yes. The Purzel farm is getting
Onion.
vegetables again soon.
I'm just naming vegetables I put in soup.
Exactly. I was just naming vegetables in general. They had their fields ravaged, so they hired some bracers. Did they? No idea about that. All right.
Oh, crazy.
Mm-hmm. I like how often we just don't tell people who we are. Sarah, who
You'd
loves
think
this
this
window.
This isn't a super big town. Like, you'd think people would know who the bracers are, maybe a
What
little
does
better.
Pat want to be in the future? Luke wants to be a bracer, but Pat maybe doesn't have it in him. Pick a safe and stable job. How you doing with your giant bookshelves, Rat? 5 regions with a city in each. Yep. Mayor Klaus has been given charge of Rolent. It's the least city of the cities, but alright. He's called Old Man Klaus because he likes to potter about in the garden. He's a capable leader. Yeah, Klaus is good.
Okay.
Unless he's secretly
Alright.
evil, but I wouldn't tell you if he was.
That's true.
Maggie's boy, Luke's dad, who we met and helped out last time, a soldier in the Royal Army, used to be in the Royal City, but now he's a checkpoint guard, and he needs to give his son a talking to when he gets back. Yeah, kinda, a little
Oh
bit.
boy.
Not a huge one, but like just maybe don't run off into towers full of monsters on your own /
Yeah.
with your friend who is like impressionable and can easily be led into danger by you. Anyway, landing
Oh,
port.
no.
Alan!
No.
Homegrown girls are fine, but those chicks coming from the Royal City and Bows, they have that extra layer of polished beauty. Speaking of the Royal City, Queen Alicia's granddaughter, Princess Claudia, lives there. Rumor has it that she's quite the looker. I wonder if it's true. But even giving up the homegrown girls for one of them would be a difficult choice.
Jeez. My god. My god, Alan. Well, interesting information we learned in the middle of all the garbage spewing from your mouth, Alan. All right. Thanks, Alan.
Well, we've confirmed that a princess exists.
There's a princess. We got
Claudia.
one.
Interestingly spelled, too.
Interesting.
The biggest freight export is, of course, Septium. Since the Orbment industry developed, the mine has been seeing a boom in demand. Well, yeah, because it's
That would
basically
make
like
sense.
it's basically like an electricity mine, really, if you think about it.
Terrifying concept.
The airliners have powerful orbital engines mounted on board. Costs untold amounts of Mira to develop a flying ship. Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that. Only through the investment of the royal family that we even got them in the first place. Yeah, there's not many. They pretty much just have, civilian-wise, they have the 2 ships that go back and forth doing laps of the region, and then I think there's a few other ships that are more, like, government-based. Anyway, this man is here now, Orvid. Darn bracers. How long do they intend to keep me waiting? If they don't hurry and get here, I'm gonna miss my flight. I should have expected as much from a rural backwater burg like this. Huh? Well, I'll be. That's the bracer emblem, if I'm not mistaken. I've been waiting for you to show up. I have an urgent job, so do you have some time to hear my request? No, you're a
It'd be funny
mean
if you
old
just said
bastard.
don't. We're still a little busy.
What? Well, that's too bad. I'll be waiting here, so when you're free, come again. At any rate, please make it snappy.
Okay, well, maybe if you want decent service, you can be nice to the people offering it to you.
Okay, now we'll do it.
Now, sure, we've got some time.
I feel compelled to say no to this man.
No, he deserved it.
Let me formally introduce myself. I am Orvid, representative for Orvid Company Limited.
You named your company after yourself, buddy?
Yes, because I'm important.
I'm Estelle, and this is...
Joshua. It's nice to meet you.
Estelle and Joshua, is it? The two of you are quite young, if I do say so myself.
We're actually pretty new to this whole bracer thing.
Greenhorns. Oh, well, I guess you'll have to do.
Pardon?
Never mind, I was just talking to myself. All right, let's get down to business. To do grunt work for me. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Sure.
At the moment, I'm looking for a rare mushroom called the firefly fungus. It is said that it only grows in soil rich with septium. There are records of it being picked here in Rolent, but no shops seem to carry it. However, it's of vital necessity that I get my hands on one, so I put in a request at the guild house.
Soil rich with septium. I can only think of the Malga Trail as a possible location. Do you know of any other characteristics of these mushrooms?
It seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it's buried in the dirt, if you don't look closely, you won't find it.
Jeez, this one sounds like it's going to be a pain.
But once you dig one up, you'll know if it's a firefly fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green color.
So that's why it's called a firefly fungus.
Well, that makes sense.
All right, if I explain things clearly enough.
So, basically, all we need to do is find a glowing mushroom and a patch of grass along the Malga Trail, right?
Looks that way to me. Well, if they're really growing in the ground, we probably won't be able to find one so easily.
If you run into any trouble, come back and speak with me again. I ask that you find one as soon as possible.
So here's my question. Is there only one of those and it's like a questy item, or do I already have it because of the New Game Plus? I don't know.
Good question.
We don't have it. Alright, that's fine. I know basically where to find one. Anyway, landing port. There's only a few more places to look at because we're not going to the mayor's yet. It's just the hotel and the church, I think. Clock tower, I think, is empty because the clock tower man was having a drink at the bar. Is there anybody on top having a date again? No, they didn't spend their night on the top of the clock tower. I wonder where they are. Armand and Ellie, the dating couple. They're gone. Maybe they're in the church. Either that or they're in here.
Have you two ever met some of the other bracers that have stayed here in this very hotel? We often have bracers registered at other branches dispatched here, after all. Oh, I thought that was going to be a conversation. Anyway.
That's not foreshadowing.
Yeah, other bracers sometimes show up, and hotels are where they stay, because the guild doesn't... Ooh, hello! I think you're new here. No! These are the people that were in the church before. This is Adele and Siguro. Church guy and shopping lady.
I'm impressed. This is a much nicer hotel than I anticipated. The manager is extremely courteous, and the place is relaxed and immaculate. This is another kind of elegance quite different from the luxurious hotels in the royal city.
Yeah. Though we came here on a pilgrimage, Rolent has a wonderful locale. I think I like this place. And lastly, the church. Ah, there's the girl in uniform.
I think this was me. I see. I completely agree with your inspired words. All right.
And we have something for you. You have a request for us.
Well, if it isn't Estelle, you seem to be in a cheerful mood as usual.
Tee. Here you are. These are for you, Father Divine.
This is...
The bear claw and savory pinion you were looking for. Please use them as medicinal ingredients. You requested these at the guild, right?
That's right, I did put in a request. I'm just surprised that you went to all the trouble to do this for me. Weren't you hurt trying to gather these?
Nope. We were totally fine.
We're actually level 40.
We're actually level 40. I mean, we were fine. Well, maybe minus the totally part.
I'm worried about your attitude, Estelle.
Huh? Why? There's nothing to be worried about.
I know I've told you this before. It's certainly a joyous occasion when everything goes well. However, it is at these times when we should gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead.
That's some phrasing, buddy. Okay, I'll be more careful from now on.
Since I seem to have a bit of spare time, how about I take this opportunity to give you a special sermon?
No, anything but that. I'm sorry, Father, but we've really got to get going.
Estelle, you said the quiet part loud.
Sorry! You still got work left to do, right, Joshua?
Why do you have to bring me into this anyway? Please excuse us,
You also said
Father,
the quiet part loud.
but we have to get back to the guild.
That's too bad. Thankfully, I'm old and deaf, so if you said anything rude about me, I didn't hear it. However, since it has to do with your job, I must respect your position. Thank you for all your hard work, Estelle and Joshua. I pray that the goddess will always be with you.
Medical necessities. Yeah, priests are also sort of doctors. It's weird. It kept popping up as I played this. Like the priests also have like herbal knowledge and stuff.
I guess it's just like learned man kind of trope. I don't know.
Sister May will be teaching Sunday school. Hopefully the children will listen.
I've met the children here. I don't know if that's gonna go well for you.
Pat might.
Pat might.
Anyway, the other
Uni
one
might listen for like a little bit. One of them will not be nice to you.
One of them will not. One of them you'll have trouble getting to sit down for 5 seconds. The airliners are equipped with huge machines. Melders continues to know little about technology despite owning a technology factory. A bigwig professor developed the engines. That's something to talk about. Anyway, Freddy has...
A professor?
Yeah.
A professor, you say?
Yes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, so Freddy has a job for us. I can't remember what Freddy sounded like because he hasn't been important yet. I've been doing a lot. Do you want to be Freddy?
I can be Freddy. Well, hey there. You two new bracers seem to be having some success lately. I've been hearing a lot about your hard work recently. Yeah, that's because we're still new at this, so we have to work extra hard. That's encouraging to hear. You guys actually came at a good time. I've got an urgent job that needs to be taken care of. Do you think that you'd be up to the task of replacing an Orbment light and a road lamp along the Milch Main Road? That's a tongue twister. You just leave it to us.
If you're fine with us doing the job, then we'll gladly accept.
Thanks. I really appreciate this. I completely forgot it needed to be replaced today. Well, first off, I'll need to give you the replacement part.
Light.
This is the replacement Orbment? That's right. I want you to replace the Orbment light and road lamp number 6 on the Milch Main Road to the west. It's the 6th road lamp that you'll come across counting from Rolent's west entrance.
It's the 6th load ramp.
Load ramp. Listen, I have allergies. I'm trying my best. Make sure you get the right one.
You're doing great.
I think I've got it. I don't know. MJ's got some weird allergies going on right now, so maybe she doesn't got it. The 6th road lamp from Rolent's west entrance, right? Dear God. Once you found the road... Road lamp! I'm fine. Once you've found the road lamp, you'll need to open the maintenance panel. You'll need a 6-digit combination to open it. Are you serious? Yep. The combination for the 6th road lamp is 544818.
I will remember this.
I'm sorry, but could you repeat that again?
It's 544818.
Gab really did remember. That's right. Good memory, Joshua. Show off. After the combination is entered, the panel will open. And after that, all that's left is to replace the Orbment. It may seem like a simple task, but make sure not to mess it up. The road lamp may have been out of order for a while now.
I see. The light of the Orbments keep the large monsters away, right?
It's not much more than an unconscious dislike for them. But if they do go out, then we run into real problems. Which is why I'm asking you to do this job, just in case. These road lamps are placed just off the roads in areas where monsters are more likely to appear. Well, you just leave those monsters to me, and I'll take care of them. But I'd better write down that combination before I forget.
5441818. Fuck. Then maybe you should let me deal with the combination instead.
I'll leave it up to you two to divide up the work amongst yourselves. That should be everything you need to know, so good luck. you need to double check or cancel the job, then come and talk with me again.
Okay, when I offered you Freddy, I didn't think the whole conversation would have 2 lines from Joshua and otherwise just be you for 5 minutes. But you did really well.
Road lamp! Road lamp! Why is that so hard to say? Road
I don't know.
lamp.
Okay.
I'm still fucking it up. It's still not happening.
Yes. I think the people at the gate have new things to say, so we're gonna, especially now that we can do this without running into a single enemy, even if I walk into one, it'll just, nothing will happen.
There we go.
We'll see what they have to say. We'll be quick with it, because it's further from Rolent. And then we have a thing to find and a light to fix. I think that's it. Yes, because we finished Father Divine's. Alright. During the 100 Days War, the royal city escaped from falling into enemy hands because of this big wall, the Annenberg. Even the Imperial Army ran into trouble with this wall, despite stomping over everywhere else. So they managed to keep the capital city intact. Grancel Castle is an elegant structure sitting on the shore of the lake. The bustle of the city outside the castle is pretty hectic.
Cool.
I hope it's on stable ground if it's on the shore of the lake. Can you imagine the castle just falling in?
That would be bad.
That would. Checkpoints at all the regional borders. We've begun checking all travelers entering or leaving the regions. It's basically the same as checking your ID when you buy an airliner ticket. And yet you can see that on the map. You can see the Vert Bridge separating Rolent from Bose. The 2 gates, Gurune and Sanctheim, on either side of Grancel. Erletten between Rouen and Zeiss. And the Krone Pass between Rouen and Bose, which is the only way to get through those big mountains in between the two.
That's never gonna come up later.
The royal city is slowly but surely making prep for the Queen's birthday celebration. Robin's looking forward to it, as they should. Shout out to Robin.
Shout out to Robin.
It seems as though a new organization popped up in the royal city, made up entirely of people who love to fish. I'm not laughing for any reason based on knowledge that I have. No, not me. What type of organization is it too, since he also loves to fish?
Is this a cult?
It's
Are they
fine.
a fish cult?
Sam wants to wash and dry the sheets while the weather is clear so that the customers can sleep well, because Sam is diligent and a good host.
Good job, Sam.
Emily is cooking and is talking about how beautiful her frying pan is.
Huh.
For a cook, it's like making your mark on a pan as the black luster gets burned into the metal. I mean, I guess, yeah. There's something poetic.
It's not a non-stick frying pan.
Evidently. Well, I mean, they have the Orbital Revolution, but they don't have all of the wonderments of modern technology.
You don't have any non-stick cooking supplies? That's so sad.
They're still stuck with stick. Nothing out of the ordinary on Grancel and Rolent. 10 years ago, the army was here, but now it's impossible to imagine. Okay, well, I mean, you could speak a little less, like... Is there wood to touch up here? Maybe one of these barrels. It's fine.
You got crates, you got boxes, come on.
Yeah. Still, nothing out of the ordinary is happening. Maybe you'll go eat in the mess hall. The owner of the mess hall is constantly changing the menu. The only downside is not everything she makes is good.
Oh no! Okay,
What?
I guess that frying pan is getting burned with, not great food.
Burned with criticism is what that's getting.
Criticism, I guess.
What a thing to say to visiting strangers, by the way. Like,
Just be like, yeah.
by the way, our
that.
chef likes to experiment and isn't always successful.
That's what experimentation is.
Yeah.
Can't blame her for that.
Okay, now 544818. We need. Now, there's a reason. I literally just today, because as much as I'm playing this game with you, I am also currently playing the third game on my own. And there's a part of the third game which gives you like a quiz on the previous games. And one of the questions was, what is that code from the prologue of FC? So I answered that
my God.
earlier today. That's why I'm not a genius. I did it today. Anyway, where are we?
That is such a specific question to ask, and yet I think you were probably more equipped to answer that than anyone else.
Mm-hmm. All right, here it is. I'm just going to save here for no reason.
From what Freddy said, I think this is the road lamp.
I'm fairly certain this is the right one, too. It says road lamp number 6 on the panel as well.
You're right, it does. Nice tongue twister. Alrighty then, let's get to work and finish this fuck!
Let's get to work and finish this fuck. I'm sure that...
I'm fine!
I'm sure
finish
that certain...
this job!
I'm sure that certain members of Rolent citizenry, such as Claire, would be fascinated by that happening. No.
Oh dear God, no. If Alan shows up, I'm kicking him in the face.
Unfortunately,
Sorry, buddy.
it may not be that
Good
easy.
luck picking up chicks if your nose is so broken it's falling off of your face. Alright, what do you mean?
Just getting into that Estelle character there, well done. Uh-oh.
Where'd all these monsters come from?
It looks like the Orbment really has burned out. Yeah, as Freddy was saying, the Orbment lights are deterrents. Anyway, one of us will need to fend off these monsters while the other replaces the Orbment.
Yeah, you're right. Well then...
Should Estelle step up?
I'm gonna say... Estelle handles the well, Joshua remembers the code better, so if I'm going with story logic, Josh was probably the better person to handle them? Not to handle them, to handle the Orbment. So I guess Estelle, do your thing.
Okay, leave these monsters to me.
Yeah. Leave these monsters to me.
So, you see anything weird?
No. Oh, no. What did I do?
Okay. I'll open the maintenance panel, so hold them off until then, Estelle.
Got it.
Whichever one you pick there, it's Joshua if you pick the other option. They just appear, a second one of them just appears in the corner. It's because the game is from 2004.
I didn't even...
Oh, no, that's what I was... Yeah, that's
no,
what's weird.
No, it's because my mic is blocking that very specific slither of the screen, so I just didn't see it.
It's a mistake. It's a bug. Anyway, I think, according to my guide, the correct option is the other one. So this is interesting.
Okay.
But I think you're right. I think your logic made perfect sense. Like I said, I'm not, like, aiming to get maximum points on this run, so I'm aiming to...
It does seem kind of silly, though, because we did establish that Joshua knew more about how to do it. Okay.
I think it has something to do with, like, Estelle, like, stepping up and out of her comfort zone and being, like, a test for her, whereas Joshua would be fine with either option. So it's, like, Estelle challenging herself. I don't know. But, like, yeah, the lead into that I can absolutely... I think if I wasn't, like, a 100% freak who needed to, like, guide everything in my first run, I probably would have had the same idea.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That makes sense, but I mean, I feel like both of them are, you know, doing tests, so yeah, it's fine. Okay. Whew. So have you monsters had enough?
There she goes again.
How's everything on your side, Joshua?
I'm putting in the combination right now. Let's see, it was 544818, I think.
I'm okay here, so just focus on the work.
Alright, it's open. Now all we need to do is replace the Orbment.
Oh, baby, I'm on a roll. Come on, come on, come on, you monsters!
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Our work is done here.
Huh? Done? Wait, so you've already replaced the Orbment?
Yep. I don't think we'll need to worry about any more monsters.
Sheesh. That's it?
You sound like that's a bad thing.
Must be your imagination.
You were really something else. He just walks into her.
Phases through her.
Yeah, according to the thing I have up, if you choose the other option, you have to actually answer a dialogue prompt on which number is correct.
Ah, okay.
Whereas Joshua just knows it. So that's an interesting difference. Maybe you're getting rewarded for remembering it yourself.
See, I would think that, like, the fighting mechanic would be harder to do, but...
Not at level 40.
Not at level 40, but for most players in the prologue. But, oh, okay, game. Okay, it's fine. Take my extra bonus point.
It's a little annoying, isn't it?
I'm a little annoyed. I think I logicked that out pretty well, but it's fine.
You did,
game.
you
I'm
did.
Not salty.
Would you have preferred if I, like, said, no, actually pick this one, or...
Nah, it's fine. I guess I'd rather be held accountable for my wrongness, but I disagree with what the game thinks is right and wrong, so
Yeah.
it's fine. That happens sometimes. Aha!
What's with the sudden outburst?
I found it! Now to claim our prize.
Firefly fungus. Isn't that?
You think so too? The place it's growing seems about right, and it's got that soft green glow. This has gotta be that firefly fungus that What's-His-Face was talking about.
You mean Orvid, right?
Yeah, that's who I meant. It doesn't look all that tasty, but it sure is pretty for a mushroom. Almost like the glow of septium, if you ask me.
Septium.
What's up, Joshua?
I may be worrying too much, but I think you'd better put that mushroom in your bag quickly, Estelle.
What the?
It's always these things! Just like I figured.
Always. This mushroom attracts...
Estelle, look out! They sure are going for her in particular. But alas, level 40.
That's that then.
It is.
Let's move out.
Let's move out.
Yay. Now that was a surprise, I tell ya.
Did you put that thing away?
Yep, it's all taken care of.
The light emitted by raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have the same effect.
That sneaky merchant! He never mentioned a single thing about this.
Anyway, let's hurry back to town.
Right. Just wait till I get my hands on you, you conniving merchant.
I mean, I'd assume he didn't know, because... this chest is now full of disappointment. I would assume he didn't know, because, like, he wants you to succeed and bring him his important thing back. I don't see him setting you up.
He did name his company after himself, so I don't trust him. He's also rude to service employees, so...
That's... yeah. That is the mark of a bad egg.
It is indeed.
Not the worst egg-related thing I've heard about this week. So, we return to Orvid, and we return to Freddy. Where's Orvid? Orvid's at the landing port, about to skip out of town. What's that you say? You found the mushroom?
Yep, we found it all right.
Oh, wonderful.
But it might be different than the one we heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters.
Well, it's like this. So even though you knew the risk, you hired us for the job, Orvid? What? How was I supposed to know something like that? And besides, a bracer's job is to deal with danger, right?
Well, a little heads up would have been nice, so we could have at least been prepared.
Huh? Never mind us. The big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for?
Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Fess up! You had some big nefarious plan in mind, right? A nefarious mushroom plan.
What? Isn't it obvious what I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course.
What?
Cooking?
Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat this thing?
This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredient, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is the king of them all. This
So
is...
you're a foodie?
No
That's
doubt.
why you're this toxic?
the ultimate ingredient!
Oh, dear God. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits.
That's the talk of one unacquainted with a true delicacy. But then again, commoners such as yourselves would never have an opportunity to try such dishes.
It literally grows here. What do you mean? And praise be to heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that.
Agreed. It looks pretty nasty. I love Joshua's slightly disturbed face.
It's a good little sprite.
Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now, if you don't mind, I'd ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave.
Yeah, please take it.
Handed over the mushroom. On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client.
Oh my God. Nobody's going to buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go.
Please excuse us. We will be going now.
Yes, please do.
Oh my God, I hate that guy.
Your,
He's on the list.
your protagonism offends me.
He's on the list.
You're gonna have to start writing this list. It's
have to
Claire,
start
Alan,
writing
Orvid.
The one guy's, the one old father who needs therapy really bad is like borderline.
Bradford.
Yes, Bradford.
When we finish today, I will give you names, and then that way you can keep track of the people you don't like that aren't as obvious as Alan and Claire. Because the
right.
list will grow, and sometimes they'll be gone for months, and then they'll appear again, and you'll be like, oh shit.
Good point. Okay.
Anyway, let's deal with Freddy.
We're back, Freddy. Oh, hi, Estelle. From the look on your face, it seems like you finished the job. Yep, and we did a fine job, too. Although we did have a few hang-ups.
We thought we'd report to you as a matter of good measure.
Reported the events which occurred on the Milkshmain Road.
So it really was burnt out, huh? I'm sure it happened because we were late replacing it. Sorry, kids. You were put in harm's way because of me. There's no need to apologize. It comes with the territory.
Dealing with dangerous jobs is a part of a bracer's work. Oops.
I appreciate you saying that. Oh, I know. How about I give you this to make amends?
Impede 2.
This is a quartz? Yep, it's an Impede 2 quartz. It can prevent an enemy's arts. It can be pretty useful if you use it effectively. Thanks!
We appreciate it.
No, thank you to the both of you today. If you need to discuss anything about Orbments, then stop by any time. Don't forget to swing by if you have any other business needs.
Quest completed. To clarify him a little for anybody wondering, the way Impede works is that it adds a chance. I think it's when you attack. So if you have Impede 3 on, then 80% of the time, if you attack someone who's in mid-cast, you'll break it. Impede 2 is
Ooh,
just
nice.
50%. That's pretty high, though. Yeah. And that's every
good.
attack you make. So it's not a spell you cast. It's
Pretty good. Thank you to the both of you for replacing that light. If you need to get
Yeah. Sorry, he was being generic, so I kept going. And lastly, to wrap these side quests up, we reported results from Mushroom Hunt, 3 BP, 3 plus 1. Was that 4? Maybe we did get a... Maybe. What is... Let me see the, is the report... I'm not sure. Yeah, the guide definitely says choose how about you handle Joshua, but, Did we get a +1 for that? We might have. We did get a +1. I don't know if that's the... I don't know if that's all of them or not. There might be a +2, but whatever. Guanbush will know the specifics of how that one works.
Okay.
if he is here. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up, and then we'll start another one to carry on with the main story and go see the mayor. So, fare thee well, everybody.
Goodbye. See you later.